I love candy. And I don't like being frightened at all. I have no interest in being frightened. I don't like scary movies. As far as scary movies go, Conan the Barbarian. We have James Earl Jones as Thulsa Doom. There's a decapitation. There's a fair amount of violence. There's a soup with human beings as the ingredient. That's as scary as I go. So Halloween for me has always been about one thing, and one thing only. It's the only day of the year they give out free candy. Yeah. As I aged, as the years went on, and people said, we want to go watch these really gross, scary, violent movies. No, thank you. We want to put on these crazy costumes. We want to dress up sexy. No, thank you. You're forgetting what the day is about. The reason for the season, candy. So, the earliest record of me trick-or-treating is, there's a photo of me in what many have called an adorable Viking costume. My mother very lovingly constructed it. In following years, she made wonderful costumes for me and my siblings. We went through all the Ninja Turtles, there were 4 of us, dinosaurs, pirates, etc. Sometime around late middle school, early junior high, I realized that costumes were open for interpretation. I didn't necessarily have to dress up in a full thing. I could kind of fudge it a little bit. And in fudging it, I could save time. I didn't have to tape pieces of cardboard together. I didn't have to waste time putting on makeup or squeezing into some sort of set of leotards. I could use that time to go out and get candy. And I did. So, the beginning of that phase, I discovered this mask, this glow-in-the-dark mask, which I knew as the face from the, at the time, very cool t-shirt of the painting by Edvard Munch, The Scream. It turns out there was also a movie called Scream. I've never seen it. I don't like scary movies. So I wore that. That was a good Halloween. 2 pillowcases. 2 pillowcases. For those of you who don't know, pro tip, if you're going trick-or-treating, you're taking your children trick-or-treating, don't take those little pumpkin baskets. You can't carry them. They hold no candy. You get a pillowcase. You can throw it over your shoulder. You fill that pillowcase. That's a good Halloween. You take that home. You go out again. You fill it again. That is a great Halloween. So the mask, that was like a 1 3/4 pillowcase Halloween. That was a great Halloween. The following year, I decided, well, I'm going to get a new mask. This skull mask. Terrifying. Really scary mask. Really, really scary mask. I kept it in a trunk during the rest of the year because I didn't like seeing it laying around because it was really scary and I don't like being scared. So that takes me through middle school. Freshman year of high school, I went to a boarding school, obviously. I went to a boarding school and it was very remote. They did a trick where they took all of us into the town to, go and beg the townies for candy, sort of a fun, changing of the roles. It was a weird town because it was in the trick-or-treating was purely in a commercial district. I'd never been anywhere like that before. I'd only done trick-or-treating in residential areas. So all of the shops that sold like themed knickknacks and t-shirts with the name of the place set up candy stations. And I went and I got the candy. I did no costume, 0 costume. A couple people said things, but everyone gave me candy. Some of my peers said, you're a freshman in high school, don't you want to go someplace with purple lights and make out? Yes, of course. Of course that's what I want to be doing. Not on the table this year. Sophomore year of high school, totally different story, totally different school. I made out, it was awesome. Junior year of high school, 3rd high school, different place, drank moonshine, made out, awesome. 4th year of high school, senior in high school, same high school as the 3rd year. I smoked some hash, drank some moonshine, and made out. Awesome year. Awesome year. After high school, I moved away. I moved again. I made a new best friend, Brian Walker. He had 2 young children. Boom, I'm back in the trick-or-treating game. We went out together. Everyone's like, oh, you're the 2 dads. Like, yes, we are. Yes. Oh, just put it in the pillowcase. It's for the boys. It's for me. We did that for a couple of years. 19, 20, 21, 22. I get married to a wonderful woman. She wants to go trick-or-treating too. Do you see why I wanted to marry her? She was totally on board immediately. We did that for a couple of years. The 2 dads, the nice lady, the 2 sons. Seems pretty good. I turned 25. My best friend Brian Walker, unfortunately, he gets divorced. His children are going trick-or-treating with their mother and their lame new stepdad. I'm in trouble. How am I going out trick-or-treating? Fortunately, my wife at the time, she signs up. She said, yeah, let's go. We go trick-or-treating. She dresses up as a kangaroo boxer. I put on this long wool suit that I inherited from my uncle who hung himself at sea, and that scary mask that I kept all those years. And we went trick-or-treating, 25 years old. I'm out there with my wife, knocking on doors, scaring old people, asking for their candy. Someone finally said no. And I never went back. Thank you.